Stupid cold.
It's freezing.
Over it.
What's up, guys?
Hola.
Welcome back to my channel. Back to my channel. Hey, hey. Cue that video. Welcome back to my channel. Hey, hey. Welcome back to my channel. Hey, hey. What's up with you? Hey, hey.
Welcome back to my channel.
It's freezing here in Windsor. Super icy cold. My makeup is lit today, just saying. So yeah, we are vlogging today, obviously. We're going to my mom's. We're gonna go visit. We're gonna go to Tim Hortons. Maybe we're gonna go to the mall. We'll see. There's a creepy old guy. Yeah. Okay, be right back. Bye. Okay, so that old guy definitely just
Acknowledge this.
he talked to us hard. It was very creepy. I'm glad we walked away from that situation. I hate it when creepy old guys talk to me. Like, why? Like, just live your life. Just continue on, you know, living your life. I'm driving Bailey's car, so I don't have my
But I have a little
holder.
Yeah, holder. So that's something I gotta work.
We gotta situate this
So we've been driving my car often.
a
So
lot. Bailey's been in Canada a lot. But I haven't been doing too well, so I haven't been filming much. Maybe I'll make a video on that if you guys are interested in how I've been doing lately. Obviously, I'm doing better though because I'm filming. So, yeah. Plus, I did my makeup. If I have my makeup on, I'm probably doing alright. Or I'm feeling really and I want to feel better.
you're feeling better though.
I am feeling better, so that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna drive to my mom's now, and I'll talk to you then. Okay, bye. We got the goods.
Got the goods.
The last few times Bailey was here, we felt so and lazy, and we did nothing. Bad. I did nothing but like sleep and clean my house. It was great. So we finally feel better. The best day ever.
100%.
Yeah. Except we need some sunshine now because this cloudy weather baloney is starting to make me really upset and tired, and I don't like it.
I just want spring. Like I
Yeah.
know I complain. I
We could
complain every year.
Skip. Let's just skip winter.
Please, I am not made for this.
No. I don't have enough fat on my body. I have like noodle legs and they get cold. I do! So we're gonna coffee delivery my mother because we're so nice. So nice. So we'll see you in a minute. Okay, bye. So we went to my mom's house and my sister, she's so aggressive. My sister was just chilling, half naked, with her big pregnancy giganto belly out. So I thought maybe I'd be nice and not film her. I think maybe we should go for a drink or something soon.
For sure.
It's Saturday. What do you guys do on Saturday? Leave a comment down, you know, where you put comments down there.
Saturday mean to you guys? What do you guys do on
What
Saturday?
do you actually do?
Because usually we're just like,
We're doing this. Just sitting right here. You can find us at home in bed on Saturdays. But today I'm feeling extra.
I like it.
I'm feeling extra. I feel like we should do something.
I feel summer would be doing stuff like.
Yeah, summer would be lit.
We
We need summertime. But instead we get clouds. Cloudy clouds. You're so pretty.
Me?
Yeah. I love you.
I love you very much.
So what should we film later? Maybe we should film how we met. We met somehow.
We did.
Never. Okay. 2 cashiers question of the day. What's half of $1.75?
$1.75.
Yeah, like $1.75. What's half of it? I don't know. My brain isn't working right now. So I'm gonna go drink some alcohol, make it not work somewhere. We're gonna go downtown to the Bull and Barrel, because that's fun. I haven't been downtown in a minute. I need a Long Island iced tea in my life. I need you in my life. Oh, I can't put that in the video. You guys missed out. Okay, I'm gonna go drive downtown. Drive downtown now.
I'm gonna go drive downtown now.
Drive downtown.
Let's do this.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Strapped in.
Ready to go.
Let's go.
Extra freezing. It is so cold. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I didn't wear a coat because that's so not cute. Like, let's just talk about that. So now I'm like chilly like Frosty the Snowman over here.
It's okay. We're good.
Better.
Getting there. It's
We
getting
had
warm.
spinach and artichoke dip at the Bull and Barrel, and it was freaking amazing.
Yeah.
So good. If you go to the Bull and Barrel in Windsor, you need to eat it. It's freaking awesome. And their Long Island iced teas are like,
Oh my god,
they were so good.
You get one in the States and they taste like mud water. But if you get one here, it tastes like an actual iced tea, like an iced tea.
So good. I could have drank like 50 of them. And I would have been dead. Alcohol poisoning. So yeah, we're gonna go home. And I got some Bean Boozled at home. I'm about to give them to Bailey.
Bean Boozled. I have to do it because I know she doesn't want to. I've been talking about it for weeks.
I'm a baby.
And she's like, every time I mention it, she's just like, yeah, maybe. And I know that means she doesn't want to do it.
That means
So,
I don't want to put gross things in my mouth, okay?
I'm going to do it for you guys. And
Because she loves you. That's so nice. Yay, good looking out.
it's going to be nasty, so thanks a lot.
It's going to be hilarious, so make sure that you watch that. Okay? Just make sure. Keep watching. And you'll get to see it. Okay, we're going home now.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
What's up, guys? I have coffee.
I have beer.
She's bad.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's okay.
We went for dinner, as you saw.
It's like a snacky snack.
Yeah, it wasn't actually dinner. We just had like spinach and artichoke dip, but it was so bomb.
It was filling too because the pita chips were like thick bread.
They were
It wasn't
so
like-
good. So if you get a chance to go there, definitely try that out. Bull and Barrel. I'll put a little link to their little website in the description box.
For sure.
That's fun. They have a mechanical bull there, guys. That's so fun. You can like ride on there. So this one time I went there and I was wearing this really little black dress. You know, the little black dress. Everybody has to have a little black dress. So I was out in that and I went with my friends. I think it was like a work Christmas party or something. And all my friends were on me, get on the pole. And I'm like, no. And they're like, just do it. And I'm like, no. And they're like, just do it. And I'm like,
Okay, fine. So then I did it.
and let's just say my kuka was all out everywhere. But at least I was drunk, so I didn't actually care so much. And I didn't go back for a while, so. I wasn't like the only girl probably who had her like.
I'm sure it's been a lot worse. I'm almost positive
Probably.
they've seen worse.
Probably been a lot worse than
Oh,
that.
I'm for sure they've seen worse.
I think so. So yeah, that was fun. I had Long Island iced tea. It was good. It was actually really good. I
don't know
the
where you
Caesar, the casino thing. Caesar's?
Oh yeah.
Their Long Island iced teas.
So good. We need to go there.
I always try a Long Island iced tea everywhere I go. Everywhere.
It was really good. I already said that like the States don't have very good Long Island iced teas. They're like they supposedly when they make a Long Island iced tea, it's like Coke and like a couple liquors that they put in it.
It's like
okay,
gin, triple sec, rum, tequila, vodka.
But yours tasted like tea, like the name says. The ones in the States don't taste like
ours
that.
are
Anybody
made the
could
same
agree with
too,
me.
though.
They'd all, but
it was made the same. Like I guarantee you that was made with like Pepsi and lemon.
it didn't make
juice
any
and,
sense though because it
like,
tasted
mix.
way better. Like this was something I could actually drink. I used to drink Long Islands when I shouldn't have been.
Here in Canada, they come with they have a Long Island iced tea mix, and you buy the bottle, and it's got all the liquors mixed together, so it already is like pre-made, and then you just add your.
It was bomb.
You usually add like lime juice and Pepsi. I think it's so good. I way prefer mine with lime.
Lime is so great.
Lime is way better than lemon. I don't know why.
Corona and lime. Oh, summertime.
Summertime.
Corona is
It
my
needs to be
drink.
summertime now. I miss the summer.
Me too.
Like so bad.
I miss being able to walk outside and not having the breath taken out of you because of how cold it is.
Right?
Just the peacefulness of just being able to sit outside.
Yeah.
I love sitting outside.
Like just sitting outside, like all afternoon, just sitting there.
That's one of the first things we talked about. Do you remember?
Yeah.
We talked about how we don't like cold weather.
No.
We like sitting outside. We like being outside.
Being outside.
We both talked about that's the first thing we ever talked about, I'm pretty sure. First
It was
conversation.
so cute. Do you know how we met?
Story time!
Yep.
Story time.
Go ahead.
So one day, I was sitting here. I was lonely. I was with the father of my kids since I was 16 till I was, how old was I?
23. Yeah.
I was 23. So I'll be 26 this year, 2019. Woo. And so that whole situation is another story time. But I left and I was on my own. And then I was with somebody else for a while. And that just wasn't good. And I really just couldn't figure out why I couldn't be content in my life. Like, why? So one day I was sitting here and I was thinking to myself, you know, I always like girls. What can I say? My first kiss was with a girl.
And my mom caught me.
I think I was like 8 or 9. And she caught me. And she's like, I actually gave that girl a hickey. And that's how I got caught. Yeah. We hung out in her backyard. And she's like, if you do this, it'll make this. And I didn't even know like what it was called. I was like, she's like, just suck like right here. And I'm like, okay, like what does that do? I didn't even know. I didn't even know what a hickey was.
It's funny because I've had a similar experience.
So, like when we got caught, I was like, I fell and hit my face off her. What? That was my lie. That was
definitely make you want to do it again.
So then her dad was like,
You can't hang out with that girl.
and my mom was like,
You can't hang out with that girl.
and my mom was like,
You're going to counseling.
so that's what she did. She took me to the counselor, and the counselor was like,
Jesus says that you can't be with ladies.
and I'm like, okay, and she's like,
Your mom says you can't be with ladies.
I'm like, okay. So my mom was all like,
You have to be with a man, and like you're supposed to like make babies and have a family, and this is the way it's supposed to be, and blah 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 blah.
fine. So like my brain had been washed. I was like, okay, I need to be with a guy. This is the way it is. So my next kiss was with a guy, okay? And I never other than like a random like kiss a girl when you're drunk because you're a teenager having fun kind of deal, I never really explored the fact that I like girls. I never really dated girls. Like I had a couple of like little whatevers, but it was never anything serious. And after I had just had all of these experiences over this last little while, I was like, okay, maybe I just need to find like a girlfriend. And not like, I wasn't like it for the sex part, that was not like a thing. I wasn't thinking like that. I was more thinking like to have a connection with a female as opposed to looking for a man for that, having a connection with somebody. Like I don't even really have girlfriends that I hang out with to say like, hey, let's go hang out. I mean, I have my friends that I talk to and whatever, but I'm a mom now, and moms are busy, and we have kids and whatever. So I was like, yeah, if I can find somebody who's a girl that I can talk to and like relate with, maybe that will help me. Like maybe that's what I'm missing, is a connection, a female connection, as opposed to a relationship connection. So I went on Tinder. Because why not? How else do I find somebody? I don't know. I'm not someone to go and just talk to somebody, and I'm not someone for someone to come and talk to me. And maybe it's because I'm super tall. I'm 5'10", and people get super intimidated talking to me, but people don't just come up to me and like start talking to me. So it's hard for me to meet people. So I went on Tinder, and I was like, let's just see if I could find someone to talk to. And I was like, every time I seen someone from Michigan or the States, I was like,
no, not happening.
and then I seen Bailey's profile, and I was like, oh.
First of all, I had only had Tinder for 3 days.
Me too. 2 or 3 days at that point.
And what are the odds?
And I only talked to one other person actually on there. And I didn't even talk to them for very long because they were like, they just started sending me naked pictures. And I was like, oh, this is not what I want.
Too
like,
much.
nobody needs to see
Too
that.
much.
Like, nobody should see that. Like, I mean, maybe if it's something that someone should see, but when you got some things that, like, nobody should ever see, like, you need to keep that to yourself until it is time. And then you need to give out a warning, like, okay, prepare yourself for about...
Heads up.
Yeah. No, there's no warning. It's just, hello, in your face. Here we are.
It was awful.
So then I swiped on Bailey's little cute face. It was her smile. It was her smile in your picture, yes. I was like, oh my gosh, she has like the most beautiful smile. I was like, yeah. So I swiped it, and I didn't even read her profile, because usually I'm like reading the profiles to see like if you're in Canada or the States, because I was not about to be having a stateside relationship. And then when I swiped her, we matched right away because she had already swiped me. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, she likes me too. This is so awesome. So I messaged her and I'm like, hey, what did I even say? Do you remember?
I don't even remember.
Probably said something about her smile because that's what got me. And I was like, hey, what's up? Whatever. And then we started talking. And then we just kept talking. We talked every day.
Yeah, we didn't stop. It's
No.
been continuous since we've like initially started talking.
We started talking like the day before my birthday. Best birthday present ever.
Well, and I thought Tinder was... I am ashamed that I even...
Me too.
Tinder was always something I made fun of.
Me too.
So, like, the fact that I actually did it, I think I was just doing it to, like, see what the hype was about. Because it's been hyped for a long time. Like,
And, like, I know people who have, like, met, like, their people on Tinder. But, like, you don't think that, like...
I swiped the wrong way on so many accounts. Because I couldn't get the gist of it. I could not get the hang of it. And I was just like...
She's
what
just
am I
swiping
doing?
everywhere.
And then I realized there was a check, and then there was an X, and I was like, this is so much easier. So thank God I swiped the right way.
It
on
could have
you.
went real bad.
Oh man, what if I? That's what's so scary, is because I could have swiped the wrong way on her, and that would have been awful. We wouldn't even know each other
We
right
wouldn't
now
even be making this video
because you can't go back and find people on there.
I probably wouldn't even be making videos, to be honest, because I feel like you like give me my motivation to do it.
Well, because I think you're so great. I think you have there's so much potential in your videos, and
You're so great.
oh,
You're my best.
you're my best. I love you.
So yeah, I love you too. And like if we wouldn't have used that crappy app. So yeah, so then I mean we started talking, but it wasn't even like supposed to be a thing.
No, we both told each other we weren't looking for anything.
No, we just wanted someone to talk to because we were lonely, and we were like, so like we literally talked every day, messaged each other every day starting from that day. Has not been a day we haven't talked since then.
And it wasn't real. I don't think we were real flirty either.
No, it
We were
wasn't
just normal.
Yeah.
It was just talking.
Like, we just, like, was like, hey, like, how's your day, whatever. And, I mean, we were, like, you're so pretty, or, like, you're, like, complimented each, like, we were complimenting
we weren't,
each
like,
other.
tryhards. We weren't,
No.
like, trying to, like, win each other over
No.
at the time.
I feel like everything that, like, was talked about was so easily talked about.
It was
like,
legit conversation, though. It wasn't just, like,
Oh, what are you doing? I'm bored. I'm cold.
like, it wasn't stupid little,
like, hey, like,
it was
whatever.
legit shit. It was, like, deep.
It was, like, good
Normal
conversation.
conversation, yeah.
We actually learned a lot about each other.
Hell yeah.
And then we were like, okay, we need to meet each other. And I was like, okay, well, my passport is going to expire in 3 weeks, 2 weeks. I think it expired like the second week of October. And at this point, it was like the end of September. Yeah. And it expired. Like, it was expired, so I couldn't actually use it to travel. But it was about to, like, come to the point where I would have to go through the whole process to renew it again. And I didn't have the money to get my passport. She didn't have the money to go get her enhanced license, so she couldn't come to Canada. I couldn't go there. And we were like, what the hell are we going to do? And then it was like, okay, I was just sitting here like, okay, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. If it doesn't, it doesn't, like, whatever. And I was talking to my dad one day, and, like, my ex had gotten his passport, and so the conversation just came up with my dad about my passport and how it's expiring and how I only had so long to, like, go and get it done and whatever. So my dad was like, okay, well, I'll just send you the money. And I was like, oh my God, really? And then I got to go, and I got my passport, and then, like, I didn't even get it in the mail. I got, like,
They went on strike.
Yeah, the mail people went on strike, so the Canada Post people, so I was late getting my mail. And I used my receipt and my old passport to cross the border to go and see Bailey. When we planned, like, to wait until the end of October to see each other, and I, like, went...
She surprised me one day. She was just like, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Like, I got my receipt, I'm coming.
She didn't believe me.
No.
I had to meet her.
Awesome.
I was like, I have to meet this girl.
And you know what the first thing I said when she got out of the car was? You're so tall.
You're so tall. I'm like, oh, thanks.
I've never been with or dated a person that's taller than me. Because I'm, like, average. I'm 5'7", 5'8" on a good day when I have, like, my posture is going great.
Right.
But
see, if I'm like, sitting straight, I'm still taller. Like,
if my posture is alright, I got, like, 5'8". But if most of the time I'm, like, 5'7". So, like, I've always dated people that are shorter than me. So when she got out, I was like, oh my God. But it didn't even matter. Like, usually...
You're so tall.
Yeah, usually I'm like, I don't know if I can do it. But I was just like, ooh.
Girl.
Like, okay, let's do this.
It was good. And then our first hug, she was standing on top of her stairs. So we were the same height.
It was the perfect hug.
It was cute. So yeah, that's how me and Bailey came to be. So then I had the joy of explaining to my family that, yes, okay, I have 2 children, but now I have a girlfriend that should have been that way. Like, just saying.
Aw.
So.
I feel blessed.
Me too.
Very blessed.
I feel content.
Me too.
It's nice.
It's a strange feeling, but it's a good one.
And it was so scary. Like, so scary. Like, the whole thing.
Oh, God.
But
yeah.
it was so worth it. super worth it.
We both told each other too. We weren't going into this.
No, because we both had like bad experiences and situations, and
So we were just like, someone
we were
to
done.
talk to.
We were like, no, yeah, I don't want the drama. I don't want the.
And then it just blossomed.
Yeah.
All on its own.
It did its own thing.
Didn't
it
even have to
literally
force
just
it.
it happened.
No.
It just happened. It happened the way it was supposed to happen. Everything happens for a reason, like literally.
No, and she's made me
Literally.
believe that 100%. Not just because of us, but because she's always, from day one, instilled that in me. She's always been like, you know.
Everything happens for a reason.
And now I believe it more than anything because so many things have happened, like positive things, and I'm like, whoa. And even the bad things happen for reasons.
Yeah.
Even though we don't get it.
Even the bad things happen, and then it's like, oh, okay, well, sometimes bad things happen, and you can be like, oh, well, it happened so that this didn't happen, or for whatever reason, and sometimes you can't see why it happened. But in the whole picture, it did.
It happens for a reason.
It happens for a reason.
100%. So, yeah. Fun story time.
Yeah, that was good. I liked it.
Good.
You just bloomed into that all the time.
I did.
All right.
And my parents still loved me, even though I was gay.
Her mom was very open with me. It was great.
Yeah.
I was kind of nervous.
I was scared when you met my mom.
I was scared because I know you had told me that she was like...
My mom was always like, I kind of always like slipped it in there with my mom, like, oh hey, like I kind of like girls, but like, and I feel like she knew, yeah. But she is like, she's not about it. Like she's not one to talk bad about people, and she's not like, she's very not judgmental, like, because that's how I was raised.
She
like,
feels the way she feels.
She feels the way she feels, and like that's to her is not the right way to go about things. So to her, that was hard for her. And like when I talked to her, I talked to her actually before I went to see Bailey, and I was like, okay, this is what's up, this is how I feel. And she's like, actually the first thing she said to me was, maybe you were meant to have your children and now you're meant to continue on with the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's sweet.
Yeah, so like my mom really helped me to see that, you know, even though everything happens for a reason. Like even though I wasn't happy and content always, I mean at points I was, but I wasn't always. But I got my children, and I would not want it any other way. So like I wouldn't go back and change it. So like I have to thank my mom for like instilling you have to have kids in me, because I love that I have kids. So, and I love that I have the kids that I have, and I wouldn't like want to have different kids.
Oh, they're the greatest.
You know, yeah.
I love them.
So everything happens for a reason. Don't be afraid to go and find your happiness.
Never. No matter.
Everybody else's opinion.
As long as you're not hurting anybody in the long run, like actually hurting somebody.
Yeah, and as long as you're taking care of what you need to take care of, and handling your priorities, and taking care of you and what is important in your life, and the people that you are supposed to take care of, and like the things you're supposed to take care of.
Make you happy first.
Live your life.
Yes.
Do it and feel no shame. Like just be free. Because
the more
it's
you
so
care
much
about
better.
other people's happiness, the less you are happy.
Yes.
And the less you are happy, the less other people are happy.
And
around
it's hard to change yourself from being someone who's constantly making other people happy to choosing to make yourself happy. Because for someone who is constantly working to make others happy, to look at their own happiness is very selfish, and they feel very like, that's how I felt, like I'm so selfish for thinking about myself, and like what about what other people are going to feel like, or how's it going to affect my kids, how's it going to affect this and that. You know what, my kids are fine.
Yeah.
And they love Bailey, okay, and they love their dad, and they love me, and we all get along together, and that is the way it should be for them, because it's their life. And as long as
they see us happy, they're happy.
Yeah.
If their parents are miserable, they're gonna be miserable.
They're miserable. Yeah. When me and their dad are fighting, they're miserable. They're not happy, but when we're all happy and like doing well, they're happy and doing well, and that's the most important thing. And as long as they know like right from wrong, and I think my kids have to choose their own paths in life. I think that's really important too. But you have to find your happiness, and that is the number one goal in any person's life. So don't ever give up on that. Ever.
Ever.
find your happiness because it's so worth it.
It is.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Want to eat some beans?
Sure.
Yes!